We moved in because Elizabeth's health had gotten to a life and death situation because there was nothing medically that was going to help her. She was just sick all the time with fevers, high fevers. They said build the immune system up. That's all we can see that you can do. We knew this would be all electric, no carpet. By the time she was adolescent, it was like it was over. She was well.
One thing for me is just bringing my own kids here now. Just seeing them do things that I did growing up. If it's going out to the garden or looking for rocks, you know, it's just fun to see. This house hasn't been just a blessing for me, it is for my own family as well.
And the cool thing about this house is that it can just expand to hold however many people. We would bring our friends home from high school or college and have parties on the porch, you know, or just gather in the kitchen if it was too hot outside.
It never felt cramped at all. I mean, like, Grace is getting married on Saturday, so we have, you know, like 50 people living here for the next...
And we can do it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Catherine, you had your 16th birthday party here.
I did.
We had a band in here and it played so loud. Yeah.
My friend's band, they were so bad. But they were so cool when I was 16.
The house itself, I will say, is very flexible and almost every room has had various functions. It just depends and we just move it around for whatever the need is. I love our kitchen. I love the island. We do all our baking, our cooking, our bread, our cookies. We've had big gatherings and this kitchen lends itself to just spreading on out and entertaining, like at our weddings. Our oldest son, he wasn't able to put the words together into sentences until he was about 8. And when that happened, it was when he was reading a recipe. And all of a sudden, he said, I can read this. He started reading cookies, 2 cups sugar, and he just kept going down the recipe with it. I love our kitchen's windows. As a mother of 6 children, I can look out the windows and at any point in time see what's going on with the kids because they're outside all the time.
I like that we're surrounded by trees. You feel feels kind of like this is your area, and having a place to have animals and a garden are all things that have just been wonderful. As we're getting ready to sell the house, the favorite thing for our kids is not inside the house, it's the outdoors.
We always had a dog or 2, if not 3. Lots of
Puppies
goats.
and kittens, goats.
And then you had your trained chickens.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
That's Gracie.
Well, you guys did too, right? I didn't have Barbies. I had chickens.
One of my favorite stories about the chickens was our youngest daughter, Grace, had a pet rooster, and she named him Oliver. The funniest part was that she would go out on the back porch in the morning and yell out at the top of her voice, Oliver! And he would come running up from down here, run up to the house and let him pick her up. And she would just hold him and pet him. The funny thing is, a few times when she would sleep in, Oliver would come up to the back porch and peck on the back window or back door, telling her it's time to get up.
I think in a lot of ways too, like what we were what we pursued in our personal and professional lives has been because of this place. Like Catherine's an artist and she incorporates so much of like nature and beauty into her work. And I'm going into biology because, you know, this is what I love, this is what I grew up around.
Life can be tough, but honestly, I think that this place saved me. You know, just the animals and the trees and the nature, everything. It was so incredibly nurturing.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'll miss, but one of the symbols of it is our back step. Always been a great place to have a family picture. And there's enough steps for all of us. It's getting a little crowded now.
We're getting to move up to Missouri, near Kansas City, to a family farm. That's where my mother is. I'm excited to get to be up there to nurture her, and as she will nurture all of us.
We're really hopeful that whoever would buy this place and choose to move in would have the chance to begin building their own stories and memories. And just as it's shaped us, that it would shape them and their family and their kids for years to come.